Phil here. I'm back in the Velocity workshop, and today we're going to run through the Rogue 45 and the Rogue 50. All you guys will probably know these bags. They're two of our best-selling bags. So just to give you a brief run through on both bags and some of the features about them. So obviously backpack, this is the Rogue 45 in orange. It comes in 3 different color variants: black, ranger green and orange. So you can see in the front of the bag, there's quite a distinctive EVA pod. This carries through on both of the backpacks. It's just a handy pod, again, for keeping things like gloves, anything like that. 2 neoprene pockets on the inside. Front of the bag then, you have these 2 fidlock attachments. So these are slides, so they just slide off. That allows you access into the front of the bag. So again, paperwork, anything like that. It's just handy storage on the external of the bag. Obviously the signature V-light on front of the bag. A couple of different light settings on it. Handy whenever you're working on site, which is poorly lit. Looking externally, if you look around at the side of the bag, a couple of external pockets here for the likes of smaller hammers, things like that. There's enough width in that middle pocket to get into it. Again, smaller pockets on the side for the likes of markers, anything like that. Perfect size for it. Other side of the bag, slightly different pocket. So there's tape mount. This is a slightly larger pocket. So standard box section levels will fit perfectly into that. If you're a plumber and you have a U-gauge, that should fit into that as well. And then some smaller marker or pencil holders on the side as well. There is 2 main D-rings that carry on both sides of the bag. Again, if you're looking to carry any fittings, anything like that, that can be clipped on to the side D-rings. Looking at the rear of the bag then, obviously with the backpack straps clip on. So this is a solid mold on top of the bag. Again, it's on both the 45 and 50. The shoulder straps attach via a fidlock. So again, this just helps keep the weight off the stitching in the shoulder strap and just makes it really secure. At the time you have these bags kitted out, you know, they could be in excess of 20 kilos, which is fine. But just make sure that the fidlock is attached onto the top of the bag. So whenever you're lifting that up, it just takes a little bit of pressure away from the stitching in the shoulder strap. Looking straight at the back of the bag then, there is obviously foam padding in the back just for a little bit of comfort. Likewise on the shoulder straps, just some nice foam padding to keep that comfortable. A lot of our customers will use these if they're commuting on the sites or in the work on the tube, say. And obviously if this is going to be in your back all of the time, you want it to be relatively comfortable. So looking back at the bag and having a little look internally then. Yeah. So both bags are a similar layout. Just the 50 just gives you slightly more room. So let's have a look at the 45. So you can see there's plenty of vertical tool storage in here. So, you know, there's 5 or 6 main pockets at the back. So whether that's screwdrivers, pliers, anything like that, you know, you're going to have room for that. Some slightly bigger pouches here as well. So if you want to keep all your screwdrivers together, you can put it into there, and then smaller canvas pockets up the top and some small neoprene pockets as well. One of the things with neoprene, don't put any sharp objects into them. They will be liable to tear. So, you know, it's perfect for like smaller cobras, anything like that, which isn't sharp at the bottom. You can put them in there and it'll keep them nice and safe. 2 organizer pockets as well. So any fittings, anything slightly smaller that you just want to keep handy, perfect place to store those. Looking in then to the back of the bag. So release the fidlock on top. Undo the zipper. All the zippers in these bags are YKK M10 zippers, so they're really heavy duty. Into the back of the bag then, main organizer pocket up at the top here. So let's say if you're keeping testing equipment or anything like that, if you want to keep labels in it, or again, any small fittings, screws, anything like that, it just keeps them organized within the bag. Tool panel at the back. Now this is soft lined, so again, if you're keeping testing equipment in it, slightly more expensive kit, you want to keep it protected, it's a perfect place to store it. So there's 3 main compartments. Now this tool panel is also removable as well. So that can come out of the bag, just gives you that little bit more storage in the back. So let's say if you wanted to carry a combi or an impact or multi-tool, that will fit perfectly into the back of the bag. On the rear, we then have storage for paperwork, iPad. This is secure, this is foam as well, so it gives a little bit of protection, and then a sort of an external elasticated pocket as well. One of the really cool features about the backpacks is the Velcro here. So for the likes of your wearer kits, things like that, those can just get Velcroed straight onto the top of that, and there's enough room within the bag for that to close perfectly. So looking at the 50 then, this should give you a good size comparison between the two. So everything is the same, it has all the same features, same plastic mold on top, same fid lock on the backpack straps, same EVA, same front pocket, just slightly bigger. So depending on what you're carrying, what job you're doing, will depend which bag's right for you. Looking internally, there is slightly more vertical tool storage within the 50 than 45. Organizer pockets are slightly bigger. Again, in the back of the bags, you've still got the same organizer pocket. You still have the same tool storage panel, which is removable. So again, it's got the 3 pockets in it, but it just gives you a little bit more room. So again, depending on what job you're doing and what tools you're carrying, will depict which bag is perfect for you. So as I said at the start, in the Rogue 45, there are 3 different color variants. So obviously, this is our orange color variant. This is our Ranger green color variant. And then this is our black color variant. Having a look at the 50 then, we have 4 color variants in the 50. So orange, Ranger green, black, and shadow black. All of our bags are available now with a 5-year warranty if they're registered through the Velocity Connect app.